Turning to the National Assembly now, government officials face tough questions from lawmakers again on Wednesday, with the focus this time on national security and foreign affairs. Today's session will focus on the economy, but for a wrap-up of day 2 of the parliamentary Q&A session, here's Shin Se-min.
A dozen lawmakers from the ruling and opposition parties fired questions at government officials on the second day of a 4-day parliamentary interpellation session on Wednesday. National security and foreign affairs were the main topics of discussion. Of that, North Korea policy has gotten most of the attention, especially in the wake of the North's 5th nuclear test, considered one of the most powerful yet, and its submarine-launched ballistic missile tests. Some lawmakers, particularly those from the ruling Saenuri Party, said that South Korea should consider developing its own nuclear weapons to counter North Korea. In response, Prime Minister Hwang Kyo-ahn said the government will abide by international guidelines and Seoul will continue to work with its allies in denuclearizing the Korean peninsula. Hwang added that more sanctions must be imposed on the North to further starve the regime. Ahead of today's session, lawmakers had agreed to pass yet another resolution condemning the regime for its continued provocations and calling on the North to drop all of its nuclear development programs. The resolution also urged the South Korean government to set up a readiness system on national security and called for greater cooperation with the international community in dealing with the North. Even with this latest parliamentary resolution, there are still lingering questions as to whether the regime will ever change its ways, as it has already hinted at further provocations in the days to come. Shin Se-min, Arirang News.